6-day challenge today. I just kind of want to give you a little bit of an analogy. So let me kind of, hey look, Cat just walked in. Hey babe, you want to say hey to everybody?
Hello.
So let me give you a quick analogy, right? What if you had a double door and it was very easy to go in that double door? All you have to do is walk through it. So you twist the handle and you walk through the double door. Easy enough. You could carry a big thing of furniture through it, groceries through it, no problem. But now let's say that door got cut in half and it was just a single door. I mean, you could still open it up and walk through it fairly easy, but if you had some furniture, you would have to kind of get low and push it through and maybe get it at the correct level. But if you put your mind to it, you could get through the door. Now, think about a car door. You'd have to open it up, you'd have to go outside the car door, maybe you'd have to squat to get in it depending on the size of the door, and it'd be a lot harder if you had groceries or your hands full, or I mean if you had furniture, it'd be a lot harder to get within that door, but maybe in some circumstances it would still be possible, especially if it was just you yourself. Now, I want you to imagine a little doggy door, just something big enough for a dog to go in. If you were trying to get through that door, you would really have to work. You'd maybe have to go on a diet or lose some weight. Maybe you'd have to expand the size of the door, get on the ground and kind of work your way through there to kind of fit in between the door. Now, for all the people who love Tom and Jerry, I want to kind of get your idea. Now, what if the door was the size of the little mouse hole from Tom and Jerry, you know, right there in the wall, and you had to squeeze through there? It would be extremely hard to squeeze through there, right? Like, I mean, what would you do? I mean, you couldn't. You'd have to expand the hole. You have to, I don't know, like maybe go Ant-Man and Wasp and shrink yourself down and walk through the hole. The point that I'm making is the same point that the text makes, is that through every single temptation that you face, God will offer a way out. Through every temptation. Normally, it starts the way out the size of a double door. There's the easy way out, take it. And so we walk through it, but sometimes we don't take that, right? And then we don't take it, and the next time the sin comes around, the offer to get out is still there, but it's the size of just maybe one door. And maybe we just choose not to walk through it, and we go on, and so we kind of go on with our lives, and maybe the temptation pops up again. The way to leave is still there, but maybe it's the size of a car door or a doggy door, and then eventually we still have a way out, but maybe it's just the size of the little Tom and Jerry hole. There's still a way, but it's going to take a lot of work to get through that hole. And that's the same way that it is in our life. That Jesus is always willing and able and ready to offer us a way out of any temptation. But if I'm just being honest, to me, this isn't from the Bible, it's just my understanding of sin, that way out becomes more difficult the longer we persist and stay in the sin. So my advice is to get out now. Don't wait till the door is so incandescent, I don't know, that's a big word, but really small. Don't wait till it's so small that you can hardly get through there. Get out while you can, and stop the sinning while you can, because it's just going to get harder and harder and harder to leave it alone. And that works with anything in our life. So that's kind of what 1 Corinthians 10 was about to me. And the verse that I'm quoting, by the way, if you don't see this in your Bible, is this: "And God is faithful. He will not allow the temptation to be more than you can stand. Whenever you are tempted, He will show you a way out so that you can endure." So that's kind of the verse that we're getting that from. So thank y'all so much for tuning in today, and I'll see y'all in our next episode. And until then, peace.